Hello. Today I'd like to talk about something that my school does. I don't know if it's what our school does for some dumb reason or if other schools do it. If people would like to let me know about that, I would be very interested. Um, but I'm summer work. I Our school actually has cut down on summer work. It used to be for like every class, but now it's for AP classes and core classes, which are weird because history is a core class, but it's only the only core classes that they're including is math and English. This year, I decided to take a few AP classes. Fault on my part. So I'm taking AP Composition and Literature and AP Europe, as in like AP Europe history. I'm not that great at history. I won't lie about that, but I thought it'd be a very good opportunity to take that class. So, we got these letters for our. It's like a really nice envelope, I'm not gonna lie. This is for our English, and it's just. First page is like, ooh, God. Like, hey, you got in. And then it goes on with your assignments, which is the best part. It's like, it's meh. Front and back, or just assignments. So I'm just gonna tell you like a short thing of what we had to do. We had to get 3 books. One's actually kind of like a short story essay type thing. And this is what I do, because it says read it and then like comprehend it and stuff. And so this is what I do. This is one of the books. It's How to Write a Sentence and Read One by Stanley Fish. And what I do is, because I don't have like big bookmarks or anything, so I actually use this because I annotate stuff as I read it. And so I keep that, just a Sharpie highlighter that I did in my school hall thing. And this is also why I got sticky notes, because it makes reading a lot more easier. I mean, it's not that I can't read things and comprehend it, it's just like when I'm going back, I like write little notes. Because I hate writing in the medium, because medium in books aren't that big. So I just kind of stick it where it generally applies, and then like highlight things that I think are interesting, and then I kind of, if you can see up here, I kind of block things in if they're too long to like write about or comment on, and I like what it says, I'll block it in with just a pen, and then highlight things I think that are important within it, but overall I think the whole thing is important and I just don't want to do anything with it. And then I do that throughout the whole entire book. If someone asks me a question about the book, or there's like a test coming up on the book, then you can like go back and be like, hey, oh, this part's about that. So that was one of the books that I'm currently reading right now. The other one we have for English is The Outliners. I have no idea what this book is about. I haven't started reading it. There's just a lot. I do this before I read books because it has like a whole bunch of like, hey, thank you, blah blah blah, until it actually gets to the book. So that's what I do. Like on the front page of the first where it like starts, I put the sticky note, so when I start reading it, I'm like, oh, this is all crap. I can just go to the book. And then the last book, or thing, this is a short essay. It's like a whole bunch of them that this guy wrote, but like the one I need is the self-reliance, so I put another sticky note so I can just go straight to it. No idea what that is either. These words are so small. There's like 7 pages. Oh no, it's more than 7 pages. Oh my, that's kind of long. Okay. But yeah, I do that with all the books that I read. Make that easier. Next thing I have to do for this class are 2 essays. This is what I like to do with essays. I like to write them out and then print them, which is what I've done here. And I've actually done it with this one. And then I go through and I correct things, and I'm like, hey, I don't really like the way that's worded, I don't like this sentence, and I could add something here, or this sentence should go here. So I do that, and then I correct it on the computer, and I do that probably about twice, but I'm only going to do it once, because these are actually due on the first day of school, and the first day of school is in about 3 days now, and I still haven't done this one. But that's what I like to do with my essays. And when I want to move sentences, I put this number and then I move the number to where I want it. I found that was helpful, and then I just mark things out and write stuff. Next thing I had to do was actually a whole page of vocab. These are all the words I had to define. There's 100 of them. This is actually the first thing I did, and I've only started doing this stuff from, like, about the beginning of August, and my school starts the 15th, so obviously procrastinator here. That would be the biggest advice I could ever give anyone. Don't procrastinate on summer work because you want to do all this stuff, and you don't give enough time to yourself to do these. So I actually did all these on just, like, white ones because I don't know what we're gonna have to do with these, so vocab, the only thing I don't procrastinate about. And then the next AP class, the Europe, we had to read The Prince. Actually 2 of these books, because this one is like translated and dumbed down for people, and then I have the normal one where it's just written the way it is. These words are also very small. So I had to read that and answer, how many questions? 14 questions that were due throughout summer. I don't like the way that's set up because I'd rather do everything just kind of like when I feel like it and not have it due or anything, because I don't like due dates over the summer because I'm doing stuff. But most of everything, like vocab and things that are on this paper, are actually like tests that we're going to do later towards the beginning of the year, so that's not all that hard. And then for my Algebra 2 class, I don't remember how many problems there are, but it's just a whole bunch of math problems on a worksheet. Not sure when this is due, but I have it. Not quite finished with it. I only have a few more to do. I'm trying to like do a packet a day. That didn't actually work because I didn't want to do some of them. Slope, why do you exist still? So, yes. When reading books like this, I would definitely recommend going through, and if you own the books, just write in them. Because if they're school books, you won't actually really necessarily enjoy them. I know I don't. This book, didn't all that much enjoy. Use Spark Notes half the time. But I definitely would recommend going in with a pen or highlighter or even notepad, Post-its, and just labeling things you think will be important or are important, and just do that throughout the whole entire book. So when like the teacher is like, hey, we're having a test on this section, you can like turn to that section and be like, hey, here are all my notes. I understand this, and I understand the key points that I believe are there. And like comment on things that you don't even think are important. Like, it says this is a synonym and blah 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 and blah, and you're like, oh, that seems dumb. Just do it anyways. Even like put it on a Post-it note so you can, like, if the teacher just says, oh, that's just, I don't know what that is, and you can just rip the Post-it out and then just throw it away and you don't have it anymore. But like big things that you think are important or the main thing of a chapter, definitely like write around it or put it a Post-it note if you don't want to write in the book. But I do recommend doing that because then you have that information and you can like just pull the Post-it notes out and then say, I need to study this, this, and this, and you have it. Big thing, don't procrastinate because it's almost the end of summer and I still haven't finished all of it, so Pluto's not moving. So that is what I can give to you for the summer advice thing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you actually want me to talk about these books, I probably won't, but if you do, anything else, just leave me down below. Goodbye, everybody. Hope you have a awesome night.